I'm Alex with Storyline Travel. In this video, we're going to visit a chocolate factory. It was one of our port stops on a Rhone River cruise in southern France. We're visiting Valrhona, a chocolate factory with a 100-year history that is in Tain-la-Hermitage. This quaint little French village touches the world with the chocolate that they make in this factory. After a short walk from the river cruise port, we stepped in the factory and checked in. The first thing we got to do was meet our chef. He would be guiding us through the process of making a chocolate bar. And then we went upstairs into the classroom. There were a variety of different chocolates for us to taste to get a sample of both the light to dark chocolate and the different sweetness of each chocolate. We were doing a milk chocolate candy bar, and the chef had already prepared the chocolate for us using a mixing machine that had melted it to the perfect consistency for us to use. The chef showed us the molds that we would be using and some of the different ingredients that we could put into our chocolate bars. For us, it was primarily two different ingredients, some pistachios and some little caramel crunch balls. Once he gave us full instruction and an overview of the chocolate process, we then gathered around our tables, grabbed a mold, and started adding different elements into our molds, like the pistachios. And then we went to the chef, got a piping bag filled with chocolate, and back to our station to start filling in the chocolate bars. This was a fun experiment. As a group, we enjoyed filling in our molds, selecting the different elements for our candy bar, and then filling it up. Each one of us tagged our names on the bar to give it some time to set up and harden. At this point, we once again went over the different processes for making the chocolate bars and were given cardboard envelopes that we could take our chocolate home in. After a few minutes, the chocolate had set up and we were able to pop our chocolate right out of the mold, slid it into our envelope, and we were good to go. After our turn at making a chocolate bar, we went into a classroom to learn about the chocolate process. Our instructor talked about the harvesting of the cocoa pods, where cocoa was located in different countries around the world, and talked to us about how the different cocoa beans had a different flavor and was very unique to each region. Not surprising, most of the cocoa comes from the tropics, and so the ring around the equator is where you will find many of the different chocolate pods. Our instructor also had a pod available for us, and I was selected to open that pod. The pods are open today very much like they have been over the centuries, and I was given a square wooden mallet and was told to use the wooden edge to pop open the cocos, revealing the cocoa beans. I was on stage in front of our group, a little nervous, but made sure I opened it the first time. And after whacking that pod, I was able to open it up and reveal the beans that were inside. Now these beans have a white, sticky residue on them, and they need to be dried before becoming cocoa powder and then the chocolate that we all know and love. After the presentation, we had the opportunity to visit the retail shop out Valrhona and go shopping for different souvenirs and chocolates that we could take with us to finish the river cruise or even take home to share with our family and friends. It's always fun when an excursion is hands-on and you get to walk away with a little something at the end of it. I actually brought my chocolate bar all the way back to the US and enjoyed it with friends and family back home. But I also had some chocolate while I was in France, as France is home to several wonderful chocolate makers. And that was our experience enjoying chocolate in southern France. Are you curious about, well, what is a river cruise in southern France like? Why don't you check out this video I did, overview of the ship that we sailed, the Poetry 2, on the Rhone. And a Storyline Travel. We believe every adventure is a story waiting to be told.